This is an introduction about our platform today. I'm going to sign in to the platform just to show you how to navigate inside the course, how easily to create different courses, even if you adopt one single textbook, and each course will be tied to a single book from here. How inside the course itself, how to manage the course, how to customize the course and tailor that according to the course syllabus or course outcome. How can you upload content? How can you reorganize the content? How to assign content direct to the student? How to create assignment? This assignment could be a coding exercise or traditional MCQ. Uh, how the student will answer the question, what are the features, hints, tips, and compiler error that can help them to correct this example and give them the feedback. And finally, what are the resources available for the instructor and for the student that can help them to achieve their goals. Plus, we will see how to track the student progress through the gradebook, and how to stop student cheating by see the if the student copy the coding exercise from each other and from the internet, what kind of plagiarism dictation tool that's available inside the platform which can help you to stop student cheating. I hope that can give you an overview about what we are planning to demonstrate today. Uh, from here, I'm going to start where I already created some courses on my platform, as you can see. Some of them currently I'm teaching, like Java, C++, Python, and many other plus intro to programming and many other courses. Some of them already expired, but I still have them as a reference on my platform here, as you can see from my previous year, 2021. I have some courses, and from 2020 as well, I still have some courses on my platform, like the Python course. So currently today, I'm going to present the C++ course for you. But before we do so, let me show you very, very fast how to enable course on my platform. Even if I'm teaching the C++ course, how can I maybe create a Python course on my bookshelf or platform where I can get the resources, exercises that available for this title. To add the section, very, very easy. Just go to Pearson MyLab Mastering Global Editions and choose any of the titles that are available here. Let's say Java course. I'm interested on teaching this one. So I'm going to select the title, clone the section, write the title name. This one is Java, maybe 103, and then click Save. Very easy step. Write the course title and then click Save. After that, reload the course, and the course will be loaded into your bookshelf. That's it. Very, very easy process to create the course in your MyLab programming. One thing will happen which will allow your student to enroll and join this class. A unique course ID will be generated, which is this one. This is what exactly your student need in order to register and enroll into your course. They need this instructor course ID. So make sure to give them this course ID, and then your student will be able to enroll and join the class. This is the process how to create the course inside the MyLab programming. Now, let's see inside the course itself. Today, we are preparing the C++ course. So I'm going to load this course. It will take me direct to the homepage. And the navigation bar inside the structure of this course homepage is very, very easy, very straightforward. Classified into two main parts. Left-hand side, the content. Right-hand side, what you will see from exercises here. So let's start with the left-hand side. I was opening chapter 7, the arrays. Let's close this and minimize. On the left-hand side, you will find here, and if you scroll down a bit, you will find all the chapters of the book, from chapter 1 till chapter 18. Under each chapter, like the array, for example, subchapters, section 1, section 2, section 3, and so on. And under each one of them, subsections, declaration, programming tips, etc. And under each subsection, a list of questions, which will appear here. Before we go to the question whether they are the traditional MCQs or coding exercise, let's see how to organize the content. Maybe copy, delete, remove, rearrange, or adding some of the chapters to this content. Very easy. But first of all, open the look from here. Just click open the look. And on the left-hand side, you can start drag and drop. Let's say I want the strings and vectors chapter 8 to be on the first chapter. So just easily drag and drop this and make chapter 8 on the top. And then chapter 12. So drag and drop this and add it on the top. And even subsection, maybe under section 9, chapter 9, I want the section 9.1 to be on the top. So drag and drop this and make it on the top. Very, very easy to organize the content, as you can see. Even if you would like to remove any of the exercises or content or subsection, let's say from chapter 3, I don't want section 3.1. Hover over section 3.1 and then click remove. This will be moved to the trash, as you can see here, and your student will not access this content. Even a single exercise under this section on the loops, I don't want my student to see this exercise. This is like a coding exercise. I want to remove it, so I will delete it and it will be removed. Now, this is how to organize and how to reset the chapter. Can I add an extra folder and add some content? Yes. Just click on the plus on the left-hand side, write the folder name, let's say Ahmad coding folder, and then click OK. This folder will be added here, and you can easily start here, Ahmad coding folder. I can drag and drop this and make it maybe on the top here. And under this folder, I can start adding instructor notes or adding exercises, etc. Now, very important step. If you would like to save that to your student view, so they can see the chapter in this organized, they can see the sorting of the chapter, they can see the chapter that you delete them or question that you delete them. You need to unlock this back and click save. And then reload the course again. So go back to my courses. You will find the word reload next to the course that you already did the changes or customization here. So I'm going to click reload, and this will appear to my student view if I save this changes. And this will be the first feature inside the MyLab programming. The content itself, it's already there, held by the author, the co-author, the editor, as well as the technology team. What you need to do, just open the look here and reorganize the content. In this content, you'll find the chapter, subchapter, sub-subchapter, and under each one of them, by learning objective, you'll find the set of questions or exercises. You can reorganize this by open the look and reorganize the content or the chapter, or adding subfolder or removing chapter from the student view. Now, what if I want to see the exercise itself, and even I want to see the solution before I give it to my student? By default, student will see all of them open without a sign for them. And I will show you later how to assign any question direct to your student. But from here, I can see the question and I can see the correct answer with the different submission and percentage of correct submission based on the database that the author collected from so many student submission on the platform. So let's copy one of the submission, the correct submission, and go to the work area and add the right submission with some changes here. Remove the comma and maybe remove this one and click submit. and see what will happen. This is the work area where the student would see the question, and this is the work area to write the coding exercise. Let's click submit and see what will happen. Definitely student will not see the solution. It will be only appear to the instructor view. Once I click submit, the system automatically will grading that, will give me the compiler analysis with the compiler error, and will give the student hint about the missing part in the coding exercise, as you can see here with the compiler error. Now I'm going to change this. Here, as you can see, this is the hint, and this is the hint for the comma that it's missing on my coding exercise. So I'm going to go back and change that to the correct submission and click submit. Now it's marked wrong, as you can see here, incorrect. I'm going to click submit, and now it's marked correct. This is the way how the student will solve a question inside the MyLab programming. Let's go to another advanced level, maybe. This is another example of writing the coding exercise. So I'm going to copy the correct solution, go to the work area. Here's the question. And here is the answer. I'm going to change some of the answers here. And then click submit and see the compiler error when it reads the coding exercise and give me the feedback about my answer. So those are the hints. As you can see, immediately feedback will appear to the student. I'm going to change the work area again and make it correct and click submit. And now I can see that this is already great and submitted. Now, let's see, this is the way, how can I answer the question and how the question will automatically grading this coding exercise as well. How to track the student progress? Very easy. From this settings circle here on the right hand side, I can track all the student progress. Show graph roster for this exercise. I don't have a student yet. This is a new course, but I can see all the roster here. I can easily click mail roster and download this on CSV or send it to my email and click submit. This will be send it the roster, all the roster to my email address with all the student performance. Now, let's see if I want to track if the student copy the coding exercise from each other or from the internet. I can go to the plagiarism dictation on this particular exercise. So here on the graph, roster, and then click plagiarism dictation. This is just a beta version because I don't have a student yet in this particular course, but you will see this is the beta example. You will see submission rate and you will see the average correct answer, correct attempt. You will see copy or paste rate if the student copy or paste this exercise. And submission rate for this particular exercise. So with this tool, you can track the student if they cheating or copying this exercise from each other or from the internet, which is amazing tool that help you to stop student cheating. This is another tool that available here, like the gradebook and plagiarism dictation. Now, let's see if I want to assign any of those exercises to be with the school, not open source for my student. What I need to do, first of all, you need to stretch the left-hand side little bit here, and then open the look, and then choose the chapter, subchapter, the exercise, and then select the due date. Let's say this assignment will be next week, and even you can control the hour and minutes at 3:21 p.m. This is the due date. Click submit. The exercise the week after and click done. And next exercise, you can assign all of them on the 26th and click done. Very, very easy from here. Just open the page and choose the due date for this assignment and this one on the 29th and click done. And then this one next month on the 1st of August and click done. And maybe I can go to chapter 8, another chapter, and choose the due date and click done. You can organize all of them. And as you can see, each exercise will come with 1 point value. From here, you can check and you can change the point value. Let's say this exercise is advanced, so I will give it 10 points. But by default, it's 1 point for each single exercise. I can go to a different chapter here and choose the due date for this exercise and click done. So on the beginning of semester, you can go and access all the content here and reassign the due date for this particular exercise chapter and will appear to your student from to in this particular day. After that, click save. And remember, you need to reload the course. So it will be appear to your student view. Just go to your courses. It's loading, maybe because I create a big set of exercises. Now I save that. I'm going to look the content back and go to my courses and exactly the same step when we did it, when we reorganize the content. Click reload and this will be refreshed and appear to all your student view by the certain due date that you selected for them. And when the student try to answer, if they got it correct, they will get the score for that, and you will see the score inside the gradebook. Now I assign some of the exercises for this chapter, and student will see on the gradebook on their calendar the due date for this exercise. This is the correct answer. So I'm going to copy this one, answer that, change some of the answers, and click submit. The compiler will read the answers, all the syntax, and give me hints to help me to solve this particular exercise. Right now, I'm going to give it the correct answer. So I will remove this. And then I'll add the answer and click submit. Maybe I still adding some error. Yeah, with the compiler here. So I'm going to select the correct solution. And submit that. And fantastic. Now I got the good job about my question. It's already marked. I can see that I got the score for it. I can print the result or contact the support as a student if I face any problem or trouble. Now let's move to the last part of our demo today, which is the resources. What kind of resources available or supported resources available for the instructor and for the student. Let's start with the student view. And from here, from those three strips that are available on the right-hand side next to the lab, I will see the video notes and the Pearson e-text. I opened already both of them here on my screen. So you can see the video note for problem solving with C++. Under each chapter, you will find a set of videos which will help the student, maybe noted the loop. The author or co-author or one of the editor will come on the whiteboard and on the screen or a paper, start to explain for them this example. and even by handwriting, as if a private tutor sitting with them explained for them how to solve this question.
Asterisks across and 4 asterisks down. So here we've got 4 asterisks across and 4 asterisks down. And the idea of doing this is we'll have a nested loop. In the outer loop, we'll determine which row we're going to draw.
I'm going to speed that up.
We draw in asterisks. That asterisk goes to 3 and draws this one, goes to 4 and draws that one. And so we just repeat that. 1 would be less than or equal to 4, so we go ahead and execute this line of code, draw a line of 4 asterisks. When we reach the bottom of our for loop, we execute the row plus plus, and so row would be incremented from 1 to 2, and we check our condition again. 2 is less than or equal to 4, so we would do this again and output, draw a line of 4 asterisks. When we reach the bottom of the loop, we increment row again, so row becomes 3. 3 is less than or equal to 4, and so it's going to say draw a line of 4 asterisks. At the bottom, we increment row again to 4. See, drawing all the asterisks in every single row. Now, another style notation that some people like to do, in this case I started at 1 and went to less than or equal to the size. A lot of times instead people will start counting at 0, and instead of going up to equal the size, you go up to just less than the size, and we'll get the same results. In this case, results, but this is putting a row of asterisks in a loop.
So as you can see, this is an example of this chapter. I can go open one more, maybe array walkthrough, just very fast to show you another example. And this full video library will be available for the student.
Programming Project 18 from Chapter 6, we input 4 different integer variables. Tedious to actually declare 100 integers this way. And this is where arrays come in to create. And so by declaring this, I can draw. Let's erase these. This allocates 4 variables.
As you can see, starting from the author explained by handwriting in the paper how to solve this question, and then go to the program itself and running the program for the student.
I is 1. 6 less than bars at position 1. Like we had to before, where we had a specific line of code that referenced.
And so on and so forth. You will find, a student will find all the list of videos for each chapter available here on the video notes. One more resources available for the student, which is amazing, the Pearson eText. When they click on the eText, it will open the Pearson eText here. I was opening chapter 5. They can click bookmark pages, they can highlight some pages, they can leave note, they can bookmark the page as if they are studying on the physical book. And you, from your side, you can start bookmark some pages, leave note, do the annotation, highlight some part, and this will appear direct to your student view under the bookmark area. So I can go on the left-hand side and see table of content from here, and I can see all the chapters that are available under the C++ title. If I see an important page, I can click here, add to bookmark, and it will be appear to under the bookmarks area for my student. I can see all the chapter from chapter 1 to chapter 18. I can go to a particular chapter, a certain section and subsection, or a certain page. And if I see this page and important, I can bookmark this page and it will appear to my student view. Here is the page. I can do all the annotation, the highlight, the leave note, etc. And this will appear to my student view. When I click bookmark or my student click bookmark, they will see the important pages that my instructor click bookmark for me, that those are important pages. Or I can click, say, the navigation bar here. I can see the pages that comes with the dot here. I can drag and drop this navigation bar to a certain page of the book. And when I click bookmark here, it will appear to my student view. So I can go and customize all the textbook and choose only the and bookmark the pages that they are important for them. And when they go and click on the navigation bar, they will see the important pages that comes with this dot next to it. Those are the pages that my instructor bookmark that for me. So I'm going to drag and drop this and choose this and add it to my student view. This is another way or another resources which is available for the student. And by the way, this is available online and offline. Online from here, when I click on the Pearson text, it will open this page for me, which has all the content of the book online. And offline, if I use any iOS system or Android system, I can download the application called Pearson eText. And then with the same username and password for MyLab programming, I can access the book offline without internet, which is again additional feature that available inside the Pearson eText and inside the MyLab programming. Last but not least for our today demo, which is the instructor resources. I'll find all of them here. When I click, it will take me direct to something called the IRC, the Instructor Resource Center. Under this particular title, I will find the word resources, and I can see the resources that the author created under this particular, the author and his team, under this particular title. The PowerPoint, let's see that together. So here's the title. And I can go to the resources. I can see the source code application, the instructor manual, and I can click save and download this to my desktop. I can see the PowerPoint. I can see the test bank. So here's the PowerPoint. I'm going to download this as well. I accept. It's very, very rich PowerPoint. I can see the test bank and I can download this and so on. I can navigate all the resources that comes with this particular title. So let's open one of them here, the instructor resource manual for all the chapters. Here is the manual with the solutions for this chapter, chapter 6. And as you can see, it's very rich. I can open the PowerPoint. This is the test bank. PowerPoint still downloading. Just 3 minutes, maybe because it's a big file that include all the chapters and all the 18 chapter under this particular title. Yeah, 18 chapters. So I can see all of the PowerPoints will be downloaded here for this particular chapter. And it's very rich. I can customize, I can edit, I can add some content to the PowerPoint. I can remove some of the pages to the PowerPoint as well. I think that can summarize this part. If I have any query or student have any queries or need support, they can click here to student support and they can chat with our support team or sending an email or calling them, and they will be able to help them immediately. So I can go to another title, maybe until this PowerPoint downloaded. It's 1 minute and it will be downloaded. I can go and maybe the Python or the Java. Same structure, exactly. I can open this one. Once it's loaded, it will have the same exactly structure of the course. Left-hand side, all the chapters, all the sub-chapter, and the question under it. On the right-hand side or the middle part, I will see the question or the exercise itself. So this is Liang intro to Java programming. I can see all the chapters, 13 chapters. And as you can see, I organized them chapter 12 first, then chapter 9, then chapter 14, chapter 1, and so on. I can go to a single exercise from here. Check the question, check the solution, and copy the solution and add it here and click submit. Now the PowerPoint downloaded on my platform. Let's see the PowerPoint for the previous title for C++. Here for all the 18 chapters, maybe chapter 7. Here, as you can see, very rich PowerPoint, 100 slides, very, very rich PowerPoint. I can customize this and I can start teaching using this PowerPoint for all the sections under this particular chapter. Very colorful, have figures, and very nice display to all the questions or parts inside the chapter. One more thing. Now, let's see. This is the content or the course management system. Let's see how can we create our own exercise. Let's say under chapter 5, I want to create my own exercise. From here, just click on the settings, new exercise, and this exercise can be MCQs or coding exercise. So I'm going to create a coding exercise. And even if I choose Liang Java, I can choose any programming language. Like here, the title allocated to Java, I can go to Python and give it a keyword, Python 3, maybe, and choose the level of the difficulty for this question. Add the instruction, and then add the solution, and then add the driver, the test set input and output, initial code. So maybe I'll copy this and add it as an initial code. Options, you can allow student to upload file. So here I'm going to allow student to upload file. And after that, if I'm happy, I just click save. And then remember, you have to reload that in order to appear to your student here with this exercise. Reload the course, go back to my courses and click load. It will appear to my student view. Now you see how to create any exercise, external exercise direct to your student as well. So you have the freedom to choose from the author content or from your own exercises, or even from another title that comes with MyLab programming. You can choose exercises from the other title and add it to this particular title. By open the look, you can assign them or reorganize the content and then save it, relook that back and reload to be appear to your student view. From here, remember to have the graph roster for all the student performance and the plagiarism dictation. If the student cheating or copying that from each other, you can download and export the report offline in your desktop. And from here, those 3 steps next to the MyLab you will find the student and the instructor resources, like the video note, the Pearson e-text, and the instructor resources for this particular title. One more tip here, which you can create unlimited number of sections under your course. What you need to do, let's say after you create all the customization and you did all the customization, you can clone this section and click OK. And maybe I will write the course number 1, section number 2, and give it a name. This one is Java 103 section 2, and then click Save. This will be copied and generate the course ID here, as this will need it for my section student to enroll into this one. So I'm going to reload, and as you can see here, a unique course ID will be appeared, which automatically generated by the system for section number 2. So if I teach this course, let's say for 10 sections, I can create 10 sections, or 100 section, I can create 100 section and clone the original course into 100 sections and give each particular student the particular course ID that they need to enroll and join this class. I think that's pretty much how the MyLab programming looks like. If we can review this, you can before we go to the Q&A, you can create a course that will be tailored to exactly a single textbook. Let's say you're teaching Python, you can select from the list a Python title, and you can create the other title as a reference for you. You can create the other title as a reference and copy some of the content and add it to your core content. You can reorganize the content from here by drag and drop the chapter and add it to a certain place. Chapter 7 would be number 1, chapter 6 would be number 2, chapter 3 would be number 3, and so on. You can delete or remove any of the chapter and will go to the trash direct. From here, when you select the chapter and click delete, it will be removed. When you click add here, you can add folder number 1 and add question or add content inside this folder. Here, you can drag and drop this and add it on the top or add it anywhere. You can open the exercise itself, try it from the instructor view by seeing the solution. This is MCQ. So I'm going to choose the correct answer and click submit. This will automatically grade it. And even if it's coding exercise, it will show me the compiler error with the immediately feedback about my answer. I can track the student progress by show graph roster. I can export this data offline, and I can see the plagiarism dictation if they copying the content from each other or from the internet. I can create a new exercise for my student, whether it's traditional way of creating the exercise or a coding exercise. And finally, I can go and download the resources for the student and the instructor. Student will have the video library note, which is a set of videos created by the author and his team, explain in the whiteboard and in the real environment how to solve this coding exercise, which will give a private tutor sitting with the student at home, explain for them how to solve this exercise. Plus the interactive online and offline Pearson e-text that the student can highlight some part, leave note, bookmark some pages, and even if you do it from the instructor view, it will appear to the student view directly. Last part, student instructor will have the support here, like the instructor resources and contact the help if they have any issue. The resources could be like the PowerPoint, the instructor manual, the solution manual, the test bank for this title. I think that's pretty much the MyLab programming. Maybe let's stop now and see if you have any questions or feedback about the engine itself. So I'm going to go to the chat, maybe write any of the question. or you want to unmute yourself and asking any question? I can see someone raising the hand here. Please go ahead if you have any question.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
I just want to know that if I'm teaching Angular or React, so is there any option for the book to display to check the code of ES6, ECMAScript 6 code as well, or it just only work for the Java or C++? Thank you.
You will see the list of books. This is very good question. Thank you very much for asking. You can review the list of books that comes with MyLab programming. And if you are teaching one of them, then you can easily clone this or copy that and add it to your platform from here. So you can just click add a course from this plus panel, the green books here, and then go to the global edition and navigate the courses that comes under this particularly here, the Pearson MyProgrammingLab global editions, and you can see all the titles that comes with MyLab programming, not only the C++, but maybe I'm teaching Gaddy's Python, so I'm going to clone this and add it to my list. Just give it a name and click save. This will be added to your bookshelf. Just reload. And this one will be added to your book list. Not only the Java, but even all the courses that comes with MyLab programming from this list. I hope that answer your question. Thanks anyway for asking. Let's see if you have any other questions or feedback or comment. Do you like it? Do you want to try it? Do you think that this will be like a helpful tool for you and your student, stuff like this? Would you like to try it as a demo or pilot and see the feedback for the student? See how easy the system will automatically grading that? Yes, I can see raising hands. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Samir. I really appreciate a very descriptive and demonstrative presentation. You actually gave us a very nice explanation about various options that are available in this tool. I'm sure there are more than 25 faculty members who have attended this, more than even 30 faculty members who have attended this. They will surely be using this tool in the upcoming semester for managing their assignments and managing their students while distributing the assignments and other things. And this is very helpful. There are so many other tools as well, which you have so many other options that you have introduced to us. And we really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You are more than welcome. Thank you so much, Doctor, for this great feedback. Really appreciate. I can see another question.
Atiyah, you want to say something?
Sir, I just want to give a little feedback on the presentation. First of all, I would like to thank you for giving us such a detailed session. Then, Samir, can we have a trial accounts on this to my, like, can you provide a trial account to my faculty so that they may practice and then they can give you a detailed feedback on the tool?
Absolutely. Thanks for the feedback. Yes, Omar can, if you can contact Omar after the session, he will create for you like a pilot class and you can try it as well and see this particular one.
Okay, Samir, thank you so much. Surely we'll be doing this.
You are more than welcome. Omar, any other question or comment from your side or any other instructor who would like to ask any question before we wrap up the session?
Yeah, Ahmed, thank you very much for this detailed presentation and demonstration. So any other faculty member, if you have any questions, so please ask to Ahmed Samir. So he will address right now. And in case if you have any query after that, so we will also address those queries. And as Ahmed mentioned regarding the demonstration or the trial accounts, so Atya will share the list of the titles and also the details of the faculty member who is teaching these courses. So you can also practice these. So if any of you have any question, Atya, you still have questions, so you can ask.
Uh, um, I don't think so. Okay, there is any question left. So thank you so much again to you and to Samir as well. And that's it.
Thank you. Thank you, Omar.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, thanks a lot. All the
Kindly also provide the recording of this session so that later on we can refer to it when we get the access. Thank you.
Definitely.
Yeah,
yes.
surely it will be available after the session because it is already recorded. So you will find it from the Teams chat. And thank you very much, all of you, to attend this session. I know this is a summer break, but too many faculty members has joined this. So thanks a lot, and thanks Ahmed for your time all as well. So we'll forward
Thank you.
Athiya for the list of the trial accounts. So we will generate accordingly.
Well,
Thanks a
sure,
lot.
we will be providing you the account trial, the faculty who is interested in the trial account, and also we'll be sharing the feedback with you.
Sure, sure. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Take care, everyone.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Take
Thank
care.
you, Umar. Thank you, Samir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hafiz. Bye.